there, Chocs and Chocettes, in between Chocolate Birds here for a very special review. They're always special, but definitely this one is for sure. It's McVitie's Blissfuls limited edition. Yes, Belgian milk chocolate and cream. Oh, look at that, yes. Blissfully smooth, it says. Filling inside a crunchy biscuit. Look at that. I mean, those of you who've watched the channel for, well, maybe a year or so will know that I love the McVitie's Blissfuls. They're really nice. Very similar to the, what they call the Nutella biscuits as well, but really happy with these ones. I just think they've got the perfect sort of blend of having like a filling with the biscuit ratio to it, you know. So basically, sometimes you'll see where I've spoken in the past about, say, Jammy Dodgers, maybe Mr. Kipling's Whirls as well, having just too much biscuit to filling ratio. Well, these ones solve that problem by sort of the topper of the biscuit being, you know, a lot smaller than the bottom part, and just working perfectly to keep the filling inside. Yeah, and you can see there, you'll see it in a minute as well. These ones seem to be very much a sort of Christmas edition one. Got some snowflakes and things going on, a festive edition or holiday edition, or however you want to call it. But yeah, got them from Sainsbury's, these ones basically. So let's get these out straight away because obviously Christmas is over with now. But it says there, double laid Belgian milk chocolate and cream filling. Look at that. Expertly baked biscuit, golden and crunchy. You see there's other ones there as well, which I've reviewed on the channel also. Milk chocolate and hazelnuts, and milk chocolate and caramel. There you go, McVitie's Blissfuls. Yes, it's got the halo around the top as well. Always halo in the shape of the biscuit. Could be controversial that when you think about it, but there we go. Belgian milk chocolate and cream filling inside a crunchy biscuit. With McVitie's Blissfuls, enjoy a multi-textured, Moorish treat that will bring joy to your taste buds, but also to your loved ones. Well, okay. Because with the handy pouch format, it has never been easier to share. All right, we'll share. Too good to share. Too good not to share, or too good to share, I would say. Biscuits with cream filling and milk chocolate. Cream filling 25%. It's got palm fat in there. Chocolate 17%. I guess the rest of it is biscuit, presumably. So yes, what's that? 42%. So 58% biscuit, presumably, or something along those lines. The 100 grams, 513 calories, 26 grams of fat, 14 of which are saturates, and per biscuit 14.4 grams, 74 calories, 3.7 grams of fat, 2 of which are saturates. And it says typical number of biscuits per pack, 15. There we go. I guess that kind of adds up. Work out the weightage and things. Just before dates come off a bit, because it's the 7th, 23 basically, so I think that's good enough. By the 21st. Yeah, it's not very nice. These don't obviously have a share pack, but you can see this bit's got nothing in it, so automatically it's that much smaller. And you can see there's crimps on the side as well, so they don't contain anything. So before you know it, the bag is a lot smaller than it actually pertains to be. So you can see if you take away those crimps at the side, can't do it, crimps at this side as well. You can see that the pack is basically just that bit in the centre. You know, so, but nonetheless, but, you know, you could argue why they're not just in a pack of biscuits, but it does make them a bit more. I don't know. Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? That sort of marketed in a slightly different way. They do that a lot with some of the biscuits. I mean, some of them come in these like packs like this as well, you know, rather than in a horizontal format. They're sort of like laid down flat. I don't know what's going on there. Obviously, you know, I guess it's just ways of making them either be in different sections of the supermarket or come across in a different way, presumably. But alright, well, if we need to give these an open, so let's move myself down and give them an open. So let's do it. Let's give them an open. Right, okay, everyone got these McVitie's Blissfuls Belgian milk chocolate and cream. Yes, yeah, blissfully smooth, it says. So it's basically Belgian milk chocolate and cream filling inside a crunchy biscuit. Looks very nice. These ones seems to be sort of like a Christmassy festive edition, wintry edition with these snowflakes. I got these from Sainsbury's. I don't know if they're available anywhere else. But yeah, very nice. Let's give it an open now. The time recording, I've done about, I've done 980 reviews, if not more, believe it or not. So if you like this video, please click the like button and subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. In the top right corner, I'll put links to playlist of all my other reviews, as well as some related ones, such as perhaps some other McVitie's ones, other biscuit ones, things like this. So yeah, after you watch this one, go check those out. If you enjoy those too. You can see there, the pouch of biscuits. Definitely a lot of wasted space there. You know, see, it's really just about that much in the end. So it said we should have about, was it 15 biscuits in the pack, so let's empty them out and see. Not very nice, don't they? Yeah, not very nice. I'll tell you what, let's have a look at them first before we do that. I'll tell you what, they don't look quite as nice in hand. I mean, they look okay, but I think, I don't know, I guess the lack of the chocolate side and the cream looking a bit forlorn. Yeah, they're alright though. Got this sort of weird McVitie's logo as well, it's like a crest, isn't it, like this bit here. Unusual. I've never seen that before until these Blissfuls, so yeah. No, I don't know if it works for it. I think I'd rather it just say... I mean, it works for these biscuit toppers. See why they've had to do it, you know. Nice design for it. But I prefer it just to say McVitie's or something in that sort of format here, like doing digestives and things. Well, let's just check then. Have we got 15 here? So that's 5. They're going to fall over, maybe. 10. Yeah, and 15. Look at that. Yes. There we go, 15. So we do have 15, so it's 5 there. Another 5 there. And another 5 here. Yeah, look at that. Let's give a bit of a measure then as well. It's always likely you might not get 15, you might be unlucky, or you might get 16, you know, so one of those to think about. Now it's a sort of wavy at the side, 4.3 centimetres in diameter. About 1.3, 1.4 in height. Diameter's a bit harder to measure. Not hard actually. 4.1 maybe, 4.2 almost. Yeah, but you can see it's tried it in between the little protrusions. 4.2. So don't know. It's about 4.0 there. It's about 4.2 in diameter basically. At the top though, I don't know. It's not straight at the sides, but it's not that sloped. So I can believe it won't be that much different. Maybe 4.1 was right. Anyway, something like 4.1. All right, so let's, so what can we do? The problem is when you snap these, they're just going to scrunch down a bit, you know what I mean? So it's going to be difficult to cut these, I think. So what's the best way to, I've got a knife here. Don't know how best to do it, I'm not sure. I'm going to jab down a bit, you know. Okay, there we go. Yeah. All right, there we are. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, wow. Do you see what I mean? It's just so much, you know, it's such a good ratio to biscuits and filling, really. I mean, it's not massively amazing, but it's definitely not bad. You know, it's just got enough, I think. It's just with the cream coming through the biscuit. Just lift off. Can't lift off the biscuit here. See there. That's pretty good, though, I think you'd say. It's a bit less indulgent now, just from looking at it, than what I remember the other Blissfuls being, but you never know. There's definitely a lot of filling there, so we'll see how it goes. But it looks pretty good, that, doesn't it? Then we can quite measure the amount of fill. I've got a ruler here, but it might be quite difficult to accurately measure this. To an extent, it's about, the chocolate layer seems about 3mm, and the cream layer, not counting the bit that goes into the biscuit, about 1mm. Roughly. You can see the chocolate one's a bit, maybe 2 to 3mm. But you can see as well the biscuit's relatively normal looking, a bit like a sort of regular biscuit. What kind of biscuit would you say that is? Maybe, don't know, like morning coffee style biscuit maybe. Nothing too exceptional as far as the biscuit's concerned, but obviously it is a vessel for containing the rest of the cream and stuff, so I'm sure it works fine. Alright, well, I think we need to give these a taste. Let's lift myself up and give them a taste. So let's do it. Let's give them a taste. Okay then, Chocs and Chocettes, we're going to get these McVitie's Blissfuls tasted. Yes, Belgian milk chocolate and creams look very tasty, don't they? Filling inside a crunchy biscuit. So we've got one we split in half earlier, so you can see there the filling there. But we'll probably do a whole one, I think. We'll taste a whole one. It reminds me a bit like one of those pick-up biscuits, just slightly. I mean, only slightly in the layer of, it's like solid chocolate almost, it seems, rather than the cream. Interesting that really, that it is a, it does seem to be solid chocolate. I'm sure the ones had a bit more, well, let's say it's definitely solid, but it does look a bit solid actually, doesn't it? You know, rather than the cream. I'm sure the ones were sort of creams. So, interesting. All right, let's give one a taste. We've got one here, so let's do it. Give it a bit of a bite actually. It is nice. I mean, I think the cream, you know, it does do what it's expected to do. It gives it a creamy taste. But I think it perhaps, you know, for me, I think I would just prefer more chocolate really, like in the other Blissfuls. But this is a limited edition one. Limited edition ones tend to do things that perhaps are just interesting curios to have, you know, not maybe something that would be a permanent thing going forward. But so I can understand that, and I think it's good. It's a good idea. It's a good limited edition concept. It's interesting, you know. It's probably not as good as the other ones, but Interesting. The I'll say the sort of the white cream topper definitely gives it that sort of creamy, I wouldn't say white chocolatey taste, just creamy taste. You know, and it is sort of offset slightly by the milk chocolate, but it's definitely dominated by that, you know, creamy topper. So it's the chocolate's slightly creamy. Yeah, I can take the top off here. There you go. So I've taken it off there. Taking it off there. Taking it off, I said. We can see there it is more of a cream. For sure, I thought it was like a solid chocolate like pickups, but you can see there it is more of a cream. You know, it's sort of bendy. You know, it does bend a bit. Interesting. I would say that perhaps the cream top is not very thick. Let's give this a taste. It's quite creamy milk chocolate. It's just the, or whatever it is, milk cream, milk chocolate cream. But it's quite strong. The cream topper, you know. It's a nice biscuit look there. I like the look of that. Look at that. But it is quite strong. So even though it's a lot thinner a layer than the milk chocolate cream, it does sort of overpower it quite a lot. Which I guess is what you'd want. But it's meant to be, you know, about that, isn't it? I think it's really nice. I think the distribution as well is really good. The cream amount to biscuit is really good. Let's just give it a bit of a dunk in this cup of coffee. And there's a good amount of biscuit here, so dunking it in the coffee or any hot drink is really good because it melts or softens up that biscuit and brings out the sort of centres as well even more. So it works very well with this. It's really nice this is, to be honest with you. I do feel like the cream perhaps detracts a bit from it really. I think if it was just chocolate cream, more chocolate or something else chocolatey rather than creamy, I think it would be even better. You know, and I think the regular sort of Blissfuls do have that really, you know, just more chocolate really. But I think it'd be nice if it was something else. But it does sort of give it a nice look to it. It does give it a Christmassy feel to it. It's fair enough. And you can see it's, you know, because there's enough biscuit on the top, you can kind of touch the cream sort of part. But because you handle it like that, it just works. You can hold it well. It means the sort of distribution or the amount of the ratio between cream and biscuit is a lot better than other things such as jammy dodge and stuff like that, where the jam middle, you just don't get enough of it for the biscuit in my mind. Too much biscuit basically. So yeah. So I think all in all, these are really good. I feel like they're just not as good as the regular Blissfuls, but they're still a nice curio for a limited edition. I think that's what limited editions are generally about. It's just something a bit different, and I get it, and that's what makes a limited edition a limited edition generally. Something that you probably have once or twice, but probably will go back to the regular ones generally. So I think for me, this one, yeah. I think I feel like they're a bit disappointing compared to the regular Blissfuls. I can't quite remember what I gave them. I'm sure it was a 4.5 or a 5. These ones just aren't as good, basically, but they're not far off. They're very interesting, very tasty. They tick all the same boxes, do the same things, just the cream filling is not quite as good. But it gives a bit of a different taste. It tastes different. It's different enough to make it interesting. I think it's a good concept, and they've made a bit of an effort as well. They have had to actually do something different rather than just add a new flavour. So I think that's quite good, you know. So they've made a bit of effort here, and I like that. I appreciate that. So, yeah, I think for me, not quite as good as the regular ones, but not far off, you know. It's a good 4.5 out of 5 for these. Very impressed. Great to dunk. Really nice. Really indulgent. Just a solid, good biscuit. Well proportioned as well. Okay, guys, so if you enjoyed that review, you know the drill by now. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Check out the YouTube member program. Leave a like, leave a comment or free. Always great to hear from you. Always do my best to reply. Click on one of these videos that's appearing on the screen now. It's great to support my channel by continuing to watch my content. Have a great day also, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye for now. See ya.